Hi everybody, welcome to the Signal Box today. It's great to have you with me. I just thought I'd jump on here and do another quick upload to keep you updated on what's happening with the re-signalling project that I'm currently doing for my model railway. So I have worked on the control panel from last night and I've painted it, so here it is. There is my little 1960s style control panel, signalling panel for my new signals that I'm waiting to wire up when I get my new soldering iron. But yeah, she's all painted this morning, so there it is. I don't think it looks too bad, does it? I haven't painted the inside for obvious reasons, because that's where all the wiring is, all the switches. So all I've done, I've just put two screws there, one there and one there, so I can take this off for maintenance purposes in future. Anyway, so what I've done, I know it looks a little bit crude, it's not the best, but obviously I've painted it, and I've also labelled up some signals, more importantly, as to what they do. So it corresponds with my signalling diagram that I've roughly drawn out. I may have to do that again maybe, but at least I know what switch does what. So number one switch does, the top one does the depot shunt, and the bottom one does the platform starter on the up, and number 6 signal is the bay platform on the up and the outer home main for number 6. Number 8 signal is the outer home loop on the up and the outer home up. And then these push button signals, number 2 signal is the up loop starter, number 3 is the up platform starter, number 4 is a down platform starter, and number 7 is the bay platform starter. So I know roughly what I'm looking at, and it makes more sense when I'm looking at that. And also for anyone who was to operate my model railway other than me and wouldn't know what does what, there's also my little crude diagram here which gives me my signals in terms of where they are and what number. So I'm probably going to do this diagram again maybe. I don't know, I might have to do this again, I'm not sure, but yeah, that's what I've got so far, and that's what I'm doing so far. So it's all painted up as of this morning. I think it looks pretty good in 1960s typical signal box, 1960s electric signal box colours. Yeah, even on London Transport, if you went into the London Transport electric signal box panels, they'd all be like this, or were like this when they were around. Shunters panels, things like that, they all had that. Everything in the 1960s was this kind of green on electrical cabinets and stuff like that. Yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. Anyway, in case you're wondering what these white blank strips are for, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, what these white plain bits are for, obviously when I connect these switches up to the signal and everything's working, I want to know what position the signal is actually in when it's live. So it might be in the off position, or it might be in the on position, I don't know. So this is basically a directional indication for what the signal is set. So if this switch was to be in the down position, and it says that will be the off position, so I'd put a little green circle there and a little red circle there to indicate obviously signal on, signal off. So if my signal was on like that and it was aligned with that red dot there, I could say, okay, looking at that straight off the bat, okay, that signal's on, good. And I wanted to set, for example, the bay platform. So if the signal was on, I could just basically clear it to off by matching it up to a reminder. That's the green dot for off and red dot for on, if that makes sense. So it's just a visual reminder basically of how my switches are set and what the signal should be doing out on the track. Because don't forget, in the world of model railways, we have to pretend slightly. Okay, bit of an overstatement. We have to pretend a lot. So I am in some remote signal box miles from anywhere, and I cannot see the railway too much. But on my panel, I've got a diagram here, and I know which button I'm going to set or which switch I'm going to throw for the signal. So, for example, if I've got a train sitting in this platform here, and I've got number 1 signal which controls the main, but also it's a shunt for the depot, and I want to send him into the yard. I'll look up depot shunt and it's in the on position, so clear it, that'll come to green, and that will change out on the railway and trackside, that will change that signal. So I know it sounds technical for those of you that don't understand too much, but it will make sense once this is installed, wired up, and everything is operational. But just like a real re-signalling project of the 1960s, we've got the hardware here, and it's just waiting to go into the signal box and be wired up from layout side up to the control panel. But as mentioned, my soldering iron is completely kaput, so I've got to wait a few weeks till I can go around and get another one. And also I do need some additional components and terminal blocks to finish it all off, so it's going to be a couple of weeks, folks. But in the meantime, I thought I'd jump on quickly and just show you what I've been doing this morning. So there we are, and I'm quite pleased with that. That don't look half bad, does it? I know it's a little bit crude, but it's does the job. I think it's pretty good anyway, so there we are. Okay guys, well, I'll leave you with that, and I'll see you soon in the next upload, and in the meantime, stay safe, and I'll talk to you soon, and have a good one. Take care now. Bye bye.